All right, 14, principle 14. This once again is one of those ones that takes some deeper introspection and might be kind of wasted. It might feel wasted on somebody who's just kind of getting into this stuff. So number 14 is I am. Remember, all of these are said from the first person tense, right? So I am the answer I've been looking for. I am the answer I've been looking for. And the big invitation here, of course, is that the answers that you might have been searching for out there are actually to be revealed within you. Because remembering that what you're seeing out there is a reflection of what's going on out there. So if you remember, principle number 3 was, the problem with that I see with stuff out there is really unresolved stuff in me. Understanding from a radical self-responsibility perspective, from the hologram, the quantum elements of understanding how this stuff works is whatever's going on inside of me is being reflected back to me in a perfect match. It's like with mathematical precision that's happening. Now, it's really easy to say, well, what a load of bollocks, and I have no control of what's happening out there in the world and stuff like that. But you know what? Maybe what Henry Ford says is true. Like whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. It's this idea, like maybe he knew something around these kinds of principles, maybe not these ones in particular, but the idea of understanding that he is the master of his own domain and can forge his own future. So I am the answer that I've been looking for is an invitation. It's like taking the gauntlet and throwing it down and saying, do I have what it takes to be able to take on the mantle of radical self-responsibility and know that if there's something going to shift in my world, that shift needs to come from within me. And the reason why I am is pronounced in that is for people who want to take it to even a different level, right? So I am, the answer that I've been looking for. And when you really take it all the way down, you start realizing what I is. And that I is the same as all, and all is the same as I, and you and I are living from this common place, this common law of what I is. And that I know that can lose a lot of people, so I'm just going to kind of lightly touch on it. But on just a logical, even for the initiate level person who wants to get relationship right, or deepen into it or develop intimacy, when you choose to believe that I am the answer that I've been looking for, well, then all of a sudden, all the possibility and all the power that you put out there for things to change comes back to you. And now you're working from the point of leverage, from the power point of leverage. And that is what you can access and work with and control, because you don't have control of what's happening out there in a Newtonian kind of perspective. But you can learn to deal with and operate with what's going on in here and have that be reflected back to you out there. All right. So there's the big invitation for principle number 14.